Hello everybody and welcome back to the Win or Swap series. We're playing Dream Puppets. Let me show you my latest build, and just as a reminder to everybody, if you're new to my channel, you can find my builds written down in a link in the description. So go check that out if you want to build your deck the same as I do. I'm not gonna go over every card, but basically the way I'm playing this deck is that I'm not going for the mill win condition. I'm not running stuff like Howling Mine. Instead, I want to win by combat damage and trickery. So basically the idea is I need to mill 10 cards as fast as possible. So these Jace's Phantasms, of which there are 4 in the deck, so I'm likely to draw at least 1, can be 5/5s as soon as possible and deal a lot of damage. So we've also got stuff like Body Double and Clones, which can also help me get there. And other than that, the rest is just basically support and trying to stay alive while I'm doing that, or mill cards and cards that draw me other cards and counter spells and all that. And the last change I made to this deck is to take out the Jace's Erasures and the Sapphire Medallions to add in these Mind Sculpts, which help me almost get to 10, but not quite. But I think the these Jace's Erasures over time they will mill more than Mind Sculpt does, but they don't mill it fast enough that your Phantasms can really put a number on the opponent. So you want to get these because you'll be at 10 faster. If you draw 2 of them, you'll mill them to 10. You also have the Archive Trap, which can immediately mill enough. And with that said, I think that's about it. I also took let's see, what else did I add for this one? I actually do not remember, but you can find my latest build in the description as always. So let's get into a game. And we're in a game against Master Shake. Well, this looks like a pretty good hand, so let's keep it. And drop the Hedron Crab. Next turn I can start counterspelling. Since I don't know what deck he is yet, I don't know if I want to drop the Jace's Phantasms. If he's not like Burn, if he's like a white or a black deck, it probably doesn't matter how big these are. He could be playing Pack Instinct, in which case he could easily remove these with a Prey Upon. So I may want to keep them back. Let's see, oh, he's Yiva. Yeah, unless he has the guy that I have to block when it swings in and like Giant Growth, I don't need to worry about this. And his deck is slow enough that I don't need to keep the counterspell ready just yet. So if I just draw some lands, I can already mill him enough to make these guys big. But as for now, I don't have a reliable way of doing that. This guy is definitely annoying. So there's a thought for counterspelling earlier. I can't do anything yet. I hope my draws are gonna be pretty good. This is the setup, but now, the thing is I also need to get some mill. And I need lands, obviously. I definitely need lands to be able to do anything. I'm holding my... well, that's actually... Taunting Elf. If he has a buff spell for that, he can take out both my Phantasms. But then I can counterspell the buff spell later. I guess I'll let it resolve. He could have way worse than that. I shouldn't be wasting counterspells on a 1-drop. Okay, well that means I can attack for 2 as well. And the fact that I can attack for 2 means I don't even need to worry about the Taunting Elf, unless maybe for saving my Hedron Crab. I won't drop that because I need to keep counterspell ready. But it's nice that I have a third one. But see, this is a little bit the problem with this setup, is that you sometimes draw too many Phantasms and sometimes draw too much mill and no Phantasms to take advantage of it. Obviously the problem with Turbo Mill is that you're giving your opponent cards, which you may not want to do. So each build has a downside and they both have upsides as well. This build has the upside that if you get a really explosive draw, you can do some cool things pretty early. Looks like he's stuck on lands, so if he drops the dude that draws him a land, I will definitely counterspell that. If he doesn't do anything this turn, I will just play Visions of Beyond, hope to draw a land. Or mill. Archive Trap would be a good card to have here, because he's draw card. Okay, that guy can't block my Phantasm, so he can have it. So he dropped the land there, so he's no longer stuck on 2 lands, but he may still be stuck on 3 lands. This just gets him 1 deeper in his deck, which makes it a little more likely that he's going to draw that card. And now he's at 6 milled. That's good. And I think I'll just use Visions of Beyond next turn. I kind of forgot to do it, which is a bad thing. Wood Elves is gonna get countered, and then he's probably still gonna drop his land, and he's gonna be like, "Ha, I got you. Now I can still natural order." Lol. But yeah, the fact that he's stuck on lands makes me want to counter Wood Elves. And Visions of Beyond. And that's a land. Good. Now he's at 9 cards milled. And that's gonna be 12. So that's very useful to me. Oh wait, what? Oh, because I counterspelled the Wood Elves. The Wood Elves is also in there, so... Yeah, good. So I definitely dropped this Phantasm, because that's gonna be lethal. Although, since I don't have anything better to do right now, I may as well clone one instead. Since I don't have anything else to spend the free mana on, I would save by dropping Phantasm instead of clone. So now I have lethal on board. Even if he drops another one of those, yeah, he gives up. Alright, good. That's the first win for Green Puppets. Let's see if we can get another one. And we're back for another game. This seems like a decent hand. I don't know what he's playing just yet, and I don't have a 2-drop, so I'm gonna wait to drop that Phantasm. He could be playing like Burn or something, in which case I want to wait until it's a 5/5. Terramorphic expands into red. Could be... Yeah, that could be a lot of things. Let's see what information I get about him here. He's playing the 5-color deck. Well, there's Jund Charm. He can't play it until I can counterspell it. So I'm gonna drop the Phantasm here. So at least it's safe from Jund Charm if he has that. I need to be fast though if I want to beat Mana Mastery. Turbo Mill is definitely better against that deck. But maybe with the few mill I have here it can also be enough. Because that deck oftentimes just, even by playing on itself, already goes to like 16 cards in the library. So there's that. And he's helping me mill him at least. So he's at 8 so far. So next turn he's probably gonna be at 10. Yeah, definitely if I drop my island. So next turn I'll be swinging in for 5. Definitely don't want to drop my Aether Adept and have to pick it up. Or something else. And then have him Jund Charm away my 1 Chase's Phantasm without being able to Dream Fracture. I think I'm gonna let him ramp because it's just more important to me to save my Phantasm at this point. Well, Mind Sculpt is useful, I suppose. Alright, an Allied Strategies and a Prophetic Bolt. And Violent Ultimatum is there. I'm gonna say go for now though, because my counterspell needs free mana. So I want that to be ready. Pernicious Deed. Yeah, I don't think I can let that happen. That's a very easy way of getting rid of my Phantasm. And now I've got another one. I may wish to keep that in a hand in case he has like Lavalanche, but on the other hand, I've got Lethal if I drop it. I mean, the turn after this one, I'll have Lethal then. So I don't know. He does run Maelstrom Pulse. Now that's a tough decision. I think I'll just play my Cephalid Broken. I don't know, he could like Maelstrom Pulse them both away, he could play Day of Judgment. There's like almost as many sweepers, maybe even more, than spot removal in his deck. So, but of course if he's gonna Vindicate, then I would have been happier dropping another one there. He is certainly throwing a lot of cards out of his library away. This is another 7 that he doesn't know he doesn't have. So what I'm gonna do is... Do I want to draw cards myself or do I want him to draw cards? I think I want to draw cards myself. Okay, just toss out some lands here. I'll hopefully get some more. Drop the Phantasm. This guy's gone. That's useful. Well, I mean, I'm not the burn deck, but 2 Allied Strategy's gone. And let's mill him 7, because I have the mana open for it right now. Lavalanche is gone, also good. Conflux is gone. The bad thing about this is he could definitely have Naya Charms or something to get them back. And if he runs Progenitus, that is somewhat of a defense against this. So I'm gonna equip this to the Hedron Crab. Although he can kill that with Jund Charm, but if he has like instant speed removal... Oh. Alright. Wow. Alright, wow, I didn't expect it to be over so fast. But it was. I had 9 on the board. Okay. Let's see. I think we can squeeze another game into this. And within another game. I'm gonna keep this. I don't have a Phantasm just yet, but with the Archive Trap I'm guaranteed to get him now. Boom! Good start. That was nice. Okay, Geist is gone. Followed Footsteps is gone. This deck is pretty good against Aura Servants, actually. Especially if you have Sword of Body and Mind, because it has protection from blue. Although it doesn't protect me from his sweepers or his pacifisms, but it does protect me against his blue removal. There's 2 of those. Mill you a bit, and if he plays anything dangerous on the Spirit Dancer, I'll bounce that. Although I may want to wait with it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait with it. I'm gonna just Mind Sculpt right now. I can still drop this turn 4. Like I can also drop it turn 3 and then equip it turn 4. But I think I may need to into the Royal. And him drawing cards with this guy actually doesn't matter to me too much, because it's also gonna make it easier to mill him. So there's that. It's gonna hit me for 7. I'm totally fine with that. He doesn't have instant speed Shroud or anything, so that is a good thing. Mill you some more. Just this Hedron Crab and Archive Trap alone are already have already destroyed half of his library, which is ridiculous. I'm not even running this as Turbo Mill. Unfortunately, I won't be able to draw a card off of this, but I do have to deal with that guy right now. That was untapping him, what just went off there. And he could have an instant speed spell here, which I'm gonna let him play if he wants to. No, okay. into the royal. Get rid of those 2 enchantments there. He can replay it though, this turn. Which is a little sad. I would have hoped for him to tap out there. And next turn after this, I can equip this and hit him with it immediately. So I think I'll wait and go for this instead this turn. Because next turn there's likely no downside. No difference in dropping it the turn previous to his and then equipping it next turn, and just dropping it and equipping it next turn. He probably has Ophidian Eye or something, I don't know. But I'm just gonna tap it now. This also draws me a card, which is good. There's a Thought Scour, which I won't use just yet. Let's drop this. I don't think he has anything at instant speed that'll get me here. The only thing would be Triclopian Sight, which he already used. Because that would untap his dude and allow it to block me now. So I think I just get to mill 10 cards here and get a wolf token. Which is pretty good. And hit him for 2 of course. But that's kind of irrelevant. So he's gonna have... he has 6 in his library now. He's gonna have 2 less next turn. And he still needs an answer to Hadron Crab. Drake Umbra isn't gonna save you. Pacifism is. But I'll just re-equip this to the wolf token. So he also still needs to deal with the wolf token. So that's interesting. I think I'll just Thought Scour first before attacking. Just because it allows me... Oh, he's already milled, so... Yeah. Never mind, I don't even need to attack, so let's just pass on to his turn and give him a GG. So I milled him without being Turbo Mill. That's how good Hadron Crab is, and Archive Trap. Those cards are both really, really good. So 3 wins with Dream Puppets, that's pretty good. Seeing as it's not a great deck. It's kind of inconsistent, and it loses when you don't draw the right cards. But I happen to draw the right cards in these 3 games and just got lucky. So, but that's what this series is about, luck. My name's been Nemo, my name will still be Nemo next time, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.